Okay. So I think it's probably time to like let our friends and our family and our network of people know what's going on. You're gonna do that. Don't give me that smile this entire time. So we have some announcements and some things that we want to kind of just share. Yeah. And so I think the big thing is that we moved
again
to
Waco, Texas.
Yeah. And so this is kind of like a big announcement for us, and so we'll kind of just break it down like as to what took place and what happened. So as most of you might have known, we moved from Hawaii to Denver, Colorado. When was that?
In May last year
of 2018.
19.
2019. And why did we do that?
Well, you should explain that, because that was your leap of faith.
Yeah, that's true.
And dream.
Yeah, so we went to Denver, Colorado in order to pursue, we were in negotiations of acquiring a business out in Denver, and it was a chain of salons out there that I thought I really wanted to be a part of, and I thought that I really wanted to like
learn from.
Yeah, and like make that like our future, basically. And it just, I think that once we got into it, we realized very quickly that just was not the case. So, so we were out there for how many months?
So 8 months. We're in Colorado.
Months. And we loved it. It was great. Like the team of people that we met were like really fantastic. The teams within the salons were really great. Like we really loved all the people there. Yeah. But just who we needed to do business with and kind of like the culture of the business was just kind of
not something we want to participate in. Yeah. Just put it that way.
Yeah. So we were like, all right, we're out, we're done. And we will talk more about this in the future. Like we have some platforms that we're going to be sharing, like a podcast with you guys, IGTV, YouTube. And so we're going to go into a lot of detail about kind of our experiences for the past couple of years. And we're really excited about sharing that with you guys. So I actually ended up quitting my job, and I will definitely go into details about that at another time. And we decided to move to Waco, Texas, which my family is actually from Texas. I grew up in Texas. And Waco was, and a couple of small towns outside of Waco were where my family's from. And so I convinced my island girl to leave Hawaii for Denver, and then I convinced her to come to Texas. Which, I don't know how she feels about it yet. I'm just kidding.
We'll see.
Yeah. So,
but there's a bigger why, and why we decided to move to a small town, somewhere that is not a dream place, is not necessarily, somewhere that was on the top of the list as far as like the most desirable place to live. But our why was bigger than all of that, and so our why was so that we could live somewhere pretty inexpensive, live in a neighborhood that is not somewhere where everybody is going to like want to jump into necessarily, but we absolutely did or do, because we've got some big goals. And so moving to Waco, Texas was a very calculated decision so that we could get out of debt, so that we could have more time together as a family and really just have freedom. And so the part of the reason why we're here today talking to everybody is that we just want to share some of what we are doing now, and bring you along with the journey. And so
and so the idea for us was, and if you don't mind me sharing about your mom.
Well, no, I don't mind. You can share.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So a while back ago, her mom, my mother-in-law, hello Oma, if you're watching, offered us a very generous gift of giving Kim Sue some of her inheritance while she was still alive, right?
To pay for a down payment on a home for us, which was very, very generous and very much a big deal. And especially, you know, for me, I'm turning 44 next month, so kind of starting my life all over again with Jentry, and having kind of a nest egg saved up when you're starting your life over at 40 isn't really necessarily easy to come by. And so it was very generous of my mom. And so what we could have used to put a down payment on a home in Denver and still owe $500,000, or in Hawaii it wouldn't even really cover a complete down payment and still have over $1 million mortgage.
Right.
We decided to take that down payment to a small town and a tiny home and buy something completely outright.
So we ended up buying this house that we're in right now 100% in cash, using the money that we would have had on a down payment in another home in Hawaii or in Denver. And we just decided we were going to be financially independent and just buy a house in cash in full. And that's what we did.
Yeah.
And so, and I don't know about you, like, well, I do know because we talk about it every single day, but I've been loving it. I love the tiny home, like, and when we say tiny home, we don't mean like a great home or anything like that, but it's 1,000 square foot. It's a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house, which is new for us.
Yeah.
But we've got everything that we need here, and we've been actually just really loving it a lot. And the neighbors have been really welcoming and kind, and it's just been a really, really, I don't know, just a really impactful little experience for us so far. So here's the game plan for this channel and for these videos. Is we're actually going to be, like Kim Sue said, taking you along for the journey with us, because we do have some really big plans and some big goals and some really big ambitions, and we knew that it was more important for us to focus on what was priorities for us, like she said, family time, financial independence, freedom to be able to do what we wanted to do on our terms. And so we're really excited about being able to just kind of share this experience with all of you, and hopefully maybe inspire some other people to be able to do the same thing, and not try to focus so much on like keeping up with the Joneses, and not like obligating yourself to debt, and not obligating yourself to business opportunities, not obligating yourself to even our own expectations from our past, right? I don't think that either one of us would have chosen that like Waco was going to be our first choice of places to live, but since we've been here for how long now?
But it ended up being our first place of choice.
Yeah.
We went through a process where we really, really thought hard about what we want in our life and what we want to build for our future, and this became the best choice for us.
Yeah. Absolutely. So we hope that by our experience, we can maybe motivate you to maybe pursue some of your dreams, and to kind of risk it all for the sake of your greater purpose. And I think that that's the whole point, that we wanted to kind of share this with all of you and put it out there at the same time and announce it to everybody at the same time. And this is really fun for her to be on camera. She loves it. But I think that this is going to be a really beautiful experience for everybody involved. So, so if you could, like, we don't even know where this is going to go right now. Like, we don't know.
We don't know what we're doing right now.
We don't know what we're doing. But here's what we do know, is that we're going to take you guys along for the ride. We're going to share our experiences. We're going to be very, very transparent about everything. And this is going to be kind of like the first of many videos and podcasts to come. And if you guys have any questions, any feedback, just any comments of your own successes, your own willingness to kind of go beyond your own self and your own fears and your own self-doubts and all that kind of stuff, if you'd like to be able to share that with us, we would really love that a lot. I know that the community that we're about to be building would love that a lot. So comment, share, like, post, repost, whatever it is that you like to do. Yeah.
Let us know if it's something that you are interested in. Yeah.
That's a big one, actually. Like, let us know what you'd like to learn about it, to hear about, because we absolutely love sharing our experiences with those that are willing to listen. So don't hesitate to reach out to us and to let us know, comment.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. Anyhow, thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Thank you.